Most people think investing is this secret, exclusive world, like something you can't touch unless you're rich or you've got a fancy finance degree. But the truth is, investing isn't about picking the perfect stocks or waiting for some magical right moment. The real first step is getting your money under control. Because you can't invest with confidence if your finances feel messy or out of hand. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to get control over your money, step by step. Hi, my name is Busayo and welcome back to Global Money Talk, where we break down finance in a way that's clear, approachable, and made for you. Before you invest, you need a cash flow, a steady stream of money coming in. Doesn't matter if it's £100 a month or 2,000 or millions. What matters is consistency. If you don't have a handle on what's coming in and what's going out, you will always feel like you're chasing your money. So the first step is awareness. Know your income, know your expenses, and know what is left over. Think of your income as the engine that keeps everything else running. Without it, even the best investment plan won't get far. Here is how I personally structure my money, and you can also adapt this for your own situation. I have different accounts. So I have an income account. This is where all the money I earn comes in. I have an expense account. This is where I pay my bills, rent, groceries, subscription, and just the usual from. I have an investment account or platform. So this is where I keep the money that's ready to grow. And then I have a savings or emergency fund account. This is my safety net, usually covering about 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Okay, it might sound like a lot of accounts, but this setup gives you clarity. You would always know what each pound is doing and where it's going. Personally, I use a budgeting app that connects all my accounts so I can see my full picture at once. But if you're more old school, spreadsheet would work perfectly. You can actually combine both the app and the spreadsheets. In fact, I've made a free version of the one I use. The link is in the description below if you want to download it and start tracking your finances today. Now let's talk about allocation, how to actually divide your money. A simple rule that works for many people looks like this. 50% for essentials, that's your everyday living expenses. 20% for investment, that's money that works for you. Another 20% for savings or your emergency fund. And finally, 10% for fun or personal spending. In a future video, we will take these percentages to an actual salary in the UK and see how the breakdown looks like. So subscribe to make sure you don't miss that video. Now back to allocating your money. You can of course tweak this depending on your situation. If you are paying off debt, you might put more towards repayments and scale back on other areas. The key isn't perfection, it's consistency. And once you start allocating intentionally, you are in control. And that's what matters the most. This is not a one-size-fits-all, okay? Everyone is on a different part of their financial journey, and that's okay. Here are the main stages most people move through. From the debt phase, that's where they are trying to clear high interest debts. The priority here is usually to reduce debt as quickly as possible, so you can redirect that money towards saving and investing later. Now there is the emergency fund phase, where you're building that 3 to 6 month cushion, so life surprises don't throw you off the entire plan. And then there is the investment phase. That's where your income and your savings are stable and you can confidently start investing for growth. Now the thing is, you might be between phases and that is totally fine. What matters the most is progress, not perfection, like I've said like multiple times now. Now let's talk about staying consistent. Budgeting apps are great. They show you trends and make tracking easier. But don't underestimate the power of spreadsheets. They make you engage with your money. You can see every flow, every expense, every investment all in one place. This is very manual, so you're able to interact with your money. If you want to start right away, click the description for my free budgeting spreadsheet. It's the one I personally use. I combine this with apps as well. You can edit it, adapt it, and build your own system around it. I should mention again that managing your money isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. The more you track, plan, and automate, the less stress you feel. You're no longer guessing, you're directing your money with purpose. And that's what builds confidence. Once your foundation is strong, investing stops feeling intimidating and starts feeling exciting because you know you're doing it from a place of control. So let's recap what we've covered. Get your cash flow steady. Know your income and expenses. Separate your money by purpose: income, expenses, savings, and investments. Use simple budgeting system, apps, or spreadsheets. This helps you stay consistent. Focus on building strong habits before chasing investment returns. If you found this helpful, download my free budgeting spreadsheet below and start setting up your system today. And in the next Global Money Talk episode, we'll dive into how to clarify your financial goals so you're not just going with the flow, but building wealth strategically. Thanks for watching, and remember, financial confidence isn't about how much you earn. It's about how you manage what you have. I'll see you in the next one.